Top of the morning. Let me just put this motherfucking bug in your ear. Cause see, last night I was feeling fine. A little tipsy, little, you know, smoking my hookah. So I was chilling, I was good. And sometimes I think I could be a little long-winded. But the fucking point is, right, when you get to a fucking certain healing stage in your life, and you about to fuck up, the ones that's protected will get intuitive notions. And that is because when you in a motherfucking certain point of the healing phase in your fucking life, when you have overcome just about the worst of it, and you are getting to a phase where you could start coasting again and moving forward, it is people, places, and things that's going to test you just to see if you actually have healed from that portion of it. And you got to pass that motherfucking test. You cannot be around, entertain certain people, places, and things. You just cannot fucking no more, no longer. I don't give a fuck what the fuck it is you're thinking. I don't give, because sometimes, we'll say, this particular person didn't do to me. So let me allow them to show me why I should either proceed with them or why I should leave them alone. You getting these motherfucking intuitive gestures to leave this motherfucker alone. Leave the motherfucker alone. Point blank and period. I don't give a fuck what your private parts is trying to tell you. I don't give a fuck what your what you think your mind is motherfucking telling you. Your intuition, your gut, which is the upper room. The upper room is informing you to leave this motherfucker alone. You better leave this motherfucker alone. Point blank. You cannot, right? Because you done elevated from a certain space. And that's another thing. Not just learning your worth and knowing your worth, but it's also very fucking important to be able to condition yourself to get in a space to trust yourself again and understand your power. You know what I'm saying? You are a fucking powerful person. You're a powerful motherfucking being. You are. Which is why you're so protected. Which is why you're, why the gods and why the universe continue to guide you, build a relationship with you. Because everybody motherfucking relationship is different. But whether you're a healer, whether you're a clairvoyant, audient, whatever it is that you're, whether you have a pure heart, a righteous person, whatever your superpower is, it nurtures the connection between you and the fucking divine. So know your fucking power and understand that when something is being removed, it's going to be replaced with something better. But you got to allow the fucking room for that better to come in. And one way you cannot, you're not going to make the room for the fucking better to come in, is to fall back into old habits and doing shit the way that you used to do it before. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck if it's because there's no growth and comfortability. So you're used to doing a certain thing or dealing with people a certain type of way because that's what you knew for most of your life. I know fucking habits is hard to break. I fucking know that, it was always worked all this motherfucking time and you got comfortable doing it. But it's no growth in that motherfucker. You got to get uncomfortable. You got to try something new, do something new, and you cannot entertain. I don't give a fuck what shell it come in. Because experience, especially heartbreak, you know how life is. You learn your hardest lessons through heartbreak. You fucking know that heartbreak is an eye-opener. It assists you in becoming very fucking aware. When you get to this motherfucking point, I don't give a fuck what the shell you know what, I don't care what situation comes in any type of fucking shell, you're able to identify it. You're able to identify it. Something ain't right with this girl, home girl. Yeah, you know, she seemed to be cool, but something ain't right. I can't fuck with this girl. She can't be no friend to me. Something ain't right with this nigga. I can't fuck with him. Something ain't fucking right. I don't give a fuck what it is. You gotta listen to that shit because, again, know your power, know your value. Yeah, you know we gonna be real shit. You are too, at this point, you too good for certain shit. You too good to be around low vibing motherfuckers. You too good to try to keep making yourself small to make somebody else motherfucking comfortable. You too fucking good to keep trying to alter your state of mind, or what's the word I'm looking for? You know, you're too good to fucking be double dutch in and out with certain people because of their character that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even fully just all out and be your motherfucking self because it is a challenge to some people, or it bothers some, like, no. And maybe that is a level, certain way of dumbing yourself down, but in my mind, I translate dumbing yourself down as totally putting your light out and dimming your light. You know, you're too good. You know, realize that you're too good to fluctuate. That's the word I was looking for. You're too good to fluctuate on how you deal with people based off their characteristics and the way they are or you know them to be. No, you ain't gotta fluctuate nothing about your motherfucking self. It is fucking people, places, and things that you can no longer entertain or be around once you get past a point in your healing phase and you start to ascend in vibration. When the more you heal, the higher your vibration go, and it's just certain shit you just can't be around because now you're at the point of risking. You know, now you're at the point of the risk becoming a loss, and we ain't got no time for that. This is motherfucking 2024, about to be 2025. Motherfuckers ain't got time to keep getting in certain situations contemplating a fucking loss. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. What the fuck we doing that for? You feel me? What the fuck are we doing that for? Nah. Not doing that. So, I just wanted this shit to be a reminder. If we could fucking help it, if we got to a certain level in our healing where we can understand a circumstance or situation before its arrival, it could be en route. We see it, we gotta nuke that shit. You fucking become aware of certain energies or entities trying to infiltrate, you gotta nuke that shit. And I'm not saying that, you know, because it depends on your situation. And what I mean by that is I always want you to be safe in what you're doing. So whatever way you gotta move that could get you into safety, do that. And that's if you feel endangered in any type of way. So however way you gotta maneuver to get yourself to safety, then you do that. But once you get in that safe zone, or once you get to that, nuke that fucking shit. Nuke it. Because we not motherfucking doing that as grown motherfucking people. You know what I realized the other day? You know what I fucking seen, what I witnessed? It was crazy to me, and I had to fucking spin off. I witnessed an adult trying to be a fucking bully. An adult. And I just was like, wow. Because ain't no fucking way. However, again, nuke it. Before it even thinks it can be comfortable enough to approach you or continue to come towards you, nuke that motherfucking shit. We ain't doing that shit. We are healing and wheeling, baby. That's what we doing. Ain't gonna be too much motherfucking going back. I know sometime you might take a step back or two to jump forward. I know that sometimes that happen, but we ain't gonna make that shit a pattern. We ain't gonna make that shit consistent. We not fucking doing that. We're not. Okay? We not fucking doing that. So keep getting your shit together. Don't be motherfucking hard on yourself. If you needed to take some steps back, if you gotta recalibrate, if you gotta go back to go another way, if you've been redirected, let me say that. If you've been redirected to go another way, and sometime to be redirected, you got to get to a certain point in order to make another turn. You know? Because if you turn left 3 times, it's equivalent to a right. You feel what I'm saying? So those are the exceptions. There's an exception to every rule. You got to do what's best for you. But baby, understand when I motherfucking say to you, it ain't going to be no rebuilding of patterns that are toxic, that are low vibing, that are hurtful to the future us. Because I know if you could go back right now and tell your younger self some things, it would be listen to yourself. You know, things like that. Like you will have some messages for your younger self. You will have messages for your prior self because now you have the experience. Well, now that you have the experience moving forward, we're not going to get into these patterns or get comfortable where that becomes a cycle where 5 years from now, even 2 years from now, oh, I wish I could go back to that moment I was sitting in my living room because then I would be able to tell them to listen to it. We ain't gonna keep doing that type of cycle. You get what I'm saying? We're not gonna keep doing that type of fucking cycle. We're going to ascend. We're gonna ascend to the point that we start fucking levitating. That's a personal goal for me. Levitation. That's the ultimate goal that I want to fucking achieve emotionally and spiritually. To the point that I can levitate at will. That I become so joyful. I'm trying to stop using the word happy because for one, I'm happy right now. But I think when you have a discussion with people, when you saying it out loud, it has an undertone of being a destination, right? So it's like I want to be happy sounds almost like a fucking destination. And you should not, because happy, unless you start within, like it's an unreachable destination. Joy is inevitable. Joy is not a destinative word. If I don't even know if fucking destinative is a fucking word, but you get the point that I'm saying. Right? When you say joy, people can associate that more with inner work and glee and prosperity and all things abundantly beautiful and good. You feel me? People could do that. So when we get into ourselves, we just going to nip this shit in, but we just going to rectify the situation before it need to actually be rectified, because we going to stop giving things, parts of ourselves, entertainment, vision, acknowledgement even, because my shit is you can be aware and not acknowledge. And what I mean by that is you can be aware that it's a spirit in the motherfucking room that you don't fuck with. You can identify and be aware who that fucking spirit, person, place, or thing is. You can even identify what it is, but you don't have to motherfucking acknowledge. I don't. I ain't trying to tell you how to be, but I don't. I'm aware that it's a fucking bum bitch in the room. And when I say that, I am nowhere trying to talk about people's um, material things. It's not what I'm talking about. When I say bum bitch, I'm talking about your mind, your attitude, your demeanor. I can see past the fake presentation or the facade that you actually putting on. I see you. I see you. So I can be aware of who you are and see you, but I don't have to fucking acknowledge you. I don't have to give you the power to think that I see you. Because, sometimes you do that shit and the clown wants to entertain the circus. So I don't have to fucking allow you to know that I see you. If I allow you to know that I see you, that's acknowledging you. And sometimes that's what bitches want. Because see, bitches hate to be ignored. People hate to be ignored. And I'm saying bitches, when I say bitches, like you gotta learn me in the sense that when I do these fucking videos, it's like certain terminology that I use do not be gender based. It don't be for one specific thing. It be under the umbrella of many things. So when I say bitch, I don't mean just women. I mean these motherfucking men too. And let me tell you something. Bitches hate to be ignored. That shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not going to empower you in any type of way and make you think that I gotta acknowledge you, because I fucking don't. But I'm aware that you're around, and I'm aware for my safety and my well-being. Because whatever type of time you on, I'm not fucking feeling it, and my defenses is fucking going up, and I don't fucking have to acknowledge you because you're not important enough for me to fucking acknowledge you. Fuck out of here. You feel what I'm saying? And if we happen to be in the same environment, I am cognizant and I am aware of certain energies that's the motherfucker around me. But I don't have to acknowledge the motherfuckers. But anyway, we gonna stop. Okay. We're gonna motherfucking stop giving any type of our energy to people, places, and things that we have no fucking reason to be around them in the first place. Even, I'm gonna give you another example, or an example, because I'm not sure if I did. Your homegirl, your homeboy call you, they say, yo, we gonna go to the club. What club? Now you know it's a certain type of motherfucking energies in this particular area. Why you gonna go to that motherfucking club? And I'm saying to you as a person now, just because it's an invitation doesn't necessarily mean you gotta show the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? And you might, because if this person really knows you and really understands where you are in your life, I know they may be wanting to get you out to have a good time and take your mind off of things, but you just might want to help them to understand how serious you are about yourself. No, God don't play about you, but I don't play about me either. And at this point that I'm going through, that's the last place that I need to be. I don't want to go there. We could do something else. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna keep talking in fucking circles because you get the fucking point what I'm saying. It's shit we just can't entertain no more. And yes, you are too good to do it. You done graduated from one space to another. It's all right to acknowledge your value and your worth. It ain't got nothing to do with conceit. It got everything to do with confidence. That's not my vibe no more. I'm not on that shit no more. I'm not on that type of time. I don't like to be in that certain type of crowd. I don't like fucking around with bitches like that. That bitch, you fuck with that bitch and that's cool. That's you. I don't fuck with bitches like that and I'm not going to be around nobody like that. I'm just not. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah. We not doing that. We not fucking doing that. We're in Libra season now. I don't give a fuck what your astrological sign is. Libra season is about balance, right? And justice. Now, I cannot say that Libras are well balanced people. I ain't gonna motherfucking say that. I think Libras are imbalanced, most of them, and they are the prime example to teach us how important it is to get a sense and maintain balance. But they're definitely, well, most of them that I know are just people. They are just. They don't deal with the unjust. Like, they don't like fairness and equality is what they on, right? We are in fucking Libra season. Balance your motherfucking scales out. Balance them out. Treat yourself fairly and justly. That's what we learn in this motherfucking season. Peace and blessings to you. Let me go get myself together because I got shit to do.